The third question is this. Is it biblical to say that God does what he does for his name's sake, thus using the redeemed as recipients to display his glory? Or does he do them for our sake alone? Okay, so I think the person is asking the question, does God do what he does just for the sake of his own glory? Or does God do it for our sake? I'm assuming this person is talking about salvation. Does God save us for our sake, or does God save us for the sake of his glory alone? Well, the answer is yes. I mean, ultimately, God saves us for his glory. The glory of God is the end of all things. But yet, God saves us for our sake as well. God desires for none to perish, but for all to come to repentance. But the ultimate end of our salvation is the glory of God. So God saves us to glorify him. God, in saving us, glorifies him. So all things ultimately find their end in the glory of God. But here's the cool thing. When we desire to glorify God, that's when we experience most joy, or the fullest of joy. So God seeks his own glory through us. And that not only manifests the glory of God, it benefits the believer. Why? Because we receive joy, the fullness of joy, when we seek to glorify God. All right? So God desires his glory, and God desires our joy. And our joy comes from when we glorify God. So thank you for your question today.